My name is Lecturer Clergy Bishop Kenya Michael Tome. Kenya Republic, which we now call United States of Kenya Republic for 7 federal states interdependent. Presidential aspirant come 2027 election or prior to that kind of time, because now our president, governance is on crashes. I am actually speaking briefly of what's happening today, a kind of holiday which we don't understand. It is not actually stipulated in, Constitution 2010 that today is a public holiday because of, a new deputy president to be sworn in. It's a kind of a bridge of our maintenance of law and order in this country. So actually we are wondering what is the President Ruto is doing nowadays. He's running the country like a village, his own village of Sugoi. That is in Uasin Gishu County government of Kenya. And it's very wrong, all right? The case of even the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, is still on. You could have waited to see the fate of that kind of a leader, what the Supreme Court is going to talk about, because now we have also a Supreme Court awaiting the same case. All right? At the same time, this new, anticipated deputy president, Professor Kindiki, I have written to him recently to assist me, Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, to exhume our youths which are killed some years ago, 2005 and some 2020, in Marsabit County, African Land Church, Saku constituency, Songa location, where I was actually pastoring before I went to teach in Narok Bible College. Pastors who are taking, systematic theology, historical theology, exegetical theology, and also practical theology. I am a graduate of Kapsa Bible College myself, and I also learned. I am also studied at Vision International University, an American university affiliate campus in Limuru campus, Kenya, and I've also done Islamic studies up to degree level at Columbia International University distance learners. So I value both books, that's the Holy Quran and the Holy Bible, and all prophets, including Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and also other prophets like Isaiah and others. Okay, I value them, and both books are sacred books, they are holy books. So I wrote to, on 10th September, I wrote to Internal Security Minister, and he has I went to his office at, Arambe Annex, floor number 6. I was told actually to wait. He's going to to consider giving me anti-terror police to go and exhume those 8 buried youths for university students, and also for choir members of my church, which has been actually killed by what we suspect as a collaboration of Christianity terrorists and also Islamic terrorists, or any other group, we don't know, because there are so many types of terrorists. All right? Because now the pastor we have found there called, Daniel Siole, a Rendila kind of a figure, is a fake priest. He's not a priest. It's like Shakahola kind of a Mackenzie person. So he's alliancing with another teacher also of, primary school there, called Francis Lakanapal, and, other terrorists also, to kill human beings there, to sell their blood. Kama vile watu wanafanya, mtu akizoea kukunya damu ya watu Illuminati, they can wanakuwa na thirsty, they will become blood thirsty to kill human beings. And the blood of those human beings are still crying on the ground in Genesis chapter 4 verse 10. So I told Kindiki office to assist me to give me anti-terror police, because I was nearly leaving myself to be killed by the same people when I went home recently. Marsabit County government of Kenya Republic, near the border of Kenya and Ethiopia. And we are not very far also from Somalia border. We are bordering also one county of controlled by Somalis tribe called Wajir in the eastern side of Marsabit. So we have all these kind of terrorists from both countries, all these countries, not both countries, many countries. Somalia country, Kenya also country, terrorists, and also Ethiopia, and also Sudan and South Sudan as well, in that part of the country, and one of the biggest county government of Kenya. So myself, I'm in question if Rigade Kashagwa was actually treated in a fairly kind of just type of justice. Another thing again, I'm also doubting the fitness of this, new deputy president called Professor Kindiki. I was born when I was class 2 myself, 1972. He's still a young man. And if you cannot actually, heed my advice as a priest, to give me anti-terror police to go and exhume those youths, alright? He's keeping on telling me his office, wait, and also 4 injured, youth which we need them to be compensated. The one who are killed to be given Kenya shilling, 15 million Kenya shillings, and those one who are injured to be given actually 25 million Kenya shillings. I've highlighted all their names there. We have also lost American priests there, and other Germans. They have been stoned on those stations. After I left there 2000 to go and teach in Narok Bible College. We don't know the fate of those, priests. Marsabit, the Count African and Church bishop, was my classmate in class 7 and did not pass the exam. And he went to be trained as a priest for 2 years at Pwani Bible Institute of African and Church, Mombasa Pwani Institute, a very low of 1990s. The 1990 priest, which we call now this kind of time now of ours, .com generation, they are evangelists. He's called Bishop Daniel Madada. I went to even Bishop Abraham, Anglican African Inland Church Archbishop Abraham Mulwa. I told him this, I shared the same sentiment. And he told me to take 24 stations. That is the way they told me they are unable to be, including even, AIC missionary board, the chairman, Reverend Kitala. He told me to take those stations to be called Interdenominational Church International, because now African and Church are unable to run those stations. So I wanted actually to be given soldiers, which I am not given by then the person that we are anticipating today to be deputy president, Professor Honorable Professor Doctor, not Doctor, but Professor, alright, Kindiki. Professor Kindiki is, we are waiting to be sworn in today, okay, Friday, alright, November 1st, 2024, and I'm saying it's unfit, surely, for sure, if you cannot assist me up to this far, okay? What about he become now vice president? How can he now take care of internal security matters in that kind of docket? So actually, this government of our president Ruto is actually out of track. I should say so, without any fear or contradiction. And I want Kenyans to be very careful to maintain peace and order, and also to know that this kind of a government is lawlessness kind of a government. In Judges chapter 21, verse 25, there was a time Israelite has no king and no order and law in that time, and people have been doing whatever which didn't fit in their own eyes, like what we Kenya now are doing. We are losing a lot of human beings, disappearing, killed, That's why even now US, America, and also Britain, they want to send their detectives to come and assist Kenyans as national intelligence services, because now we are losing a lot of human beings in funny ways, and the country is run like a village. So that's why when Kindiki say the outgoing now deputy president Rigathi Gachagua said this is a kind of a parastato kind of a government, and the president is running the country like a parastato. I want me also to be. I'm also requesting him to be my in-law, because his daughter, Honorable Charlene Ruto, wanted a husband, and I want to marry her actually. I did not object. Okay, I've also talked to the peer. He's now arranging for me to meet her. Okay, so that we can square out to marry her. But despite the fact that I'm looking forward to be the president-in-law, and others also. All right. Not always him also, because I'm also looking to marry even Raila's daughter. But the first lady could have been, I'm wishing to have her, Honorable Charlene Ruto to be my first lady. I've already signed it as a priest. And God has also honored it because he wanted it to be married. So I want also to advise the president, although I'm going to inherit him, obvious, to not run the country for the few months or years you will be in, on the throne, like, a kind of a company. You need to not to, impose some kind of laws which are not enshrined in our 2010 constitution, like unnecessary kind of, people are given the kind of holidays, like today. We don't have any calendar in Kenya, a calendar today kind of an holiday, okay? And the president is not above the law, neither the deputy president, neither anyone in Kenya. So actually, I want Kenya to maintain peace and order, and I would not have wished actually the deputy president today, which I anticipated some few hours, to be on the throne myself. I'm actually doubting his capability of leadership, because he not honor from September up to now, November, 3 months, what my plea is. And I cannot actually, beyond reasonable doubt, I cannot actually have a confidence or faith in his kind of leadership in security matters. Otherwise, I'm Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, looking forward to the Kenya president, even 2027 elections. And my first president, none other than, retired Kenya Army Brigadier, His Excellency and Nixon Kugobo from Bungoma. And also my powerful Prime Minister will be retired United States of America President, which is none other than His Excellency, Dr. Barack Hussein Obama. He is not actually objecting of my plea for him to come and rule Kenya, because Kenyans want him to be a powerful Prime Minister, or be just most likely be, a ceremonial president, because I'm a spiritual leader. I used to teach paramilitary general service unit before as a civilian spiritual affairs instructor at their college here in Pakati, Nairobi National Government for 12 years, 2004 to 2016. I was also African on charge of Selbo College, Nairobi County Government, and Covenant College of Mission International Churches, Nairobi County Government, and also coaching students, both Islamic and also Christianity here in Nairobi, who are taking theology studies. Otherwise, that is me, and I'm also looking forward to have my first lady, among many other women, which is none other than Her Excellency Dr. His Excellency Dr. William Samuel Ruto, youngest daughter, Her Excellency Charlene William Ruto, to be my first lady in my government, which is around the corner, obvious. So that is me, and I'm speaking, the truth as a priest. And we don't allow less in this country, because the wages of sin is death in Romans 6:23, and also Deuteronomy 19 verse 13. And also we don't want to go as a country without law, because sin is lawlessness, and we don't want such kind of a scenario. And the wages of sin is death in Matthew, actually Romans 6:23, and also Deuteronomy 19 chapter verse 13. Alright, we don't want to lose human beings unnecessarily. We have to respect sanctity of life of both living and non-living things in Kenya Republic and beyond. And regardless of which race, tribe, race you come from, or nationality, so long as you are living in Kenya, or religion, or color, or gender, you have to be protected by Kenya government, which is not doing so, and not providing us with welfare and other benefits, like health care, like sanctity of life is not observed properly. So that is me, and I look forward to be Kenya president, which I believe I'm going to change the country to a better country in my leadership. Otherwise, may God bless human beings living in Kenya and beyond. Amen.